If you have ever taken your family anywhere on Delmarva's coast, there's a pretty darn good chance that you came home with a hermit crab or two, and I'll bet you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, trust me, my family has seen its share of hermit crabs. Well, Delmarva Life's Sean Stryker stopped by the Seashell Shop in Rehoboth Beach, where they say they're one of the first stores to carry these sea critters in the United States. And as it turns out, they have a lot more to offer than hermit crabs.
Welcome to the Seashell Shop. Arr.
The palm trees out front of the Seashell Shop on Coastal Highway in Rehoboth Beach are reminiscent of those found in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, home to one of the original seashell shops.
My parents started the Seashell Shop in 1953, and they were in the wholesale business, and in 1958 they went into the retail business and they opened up a store in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and in Ocean City, Maryland.
Patty Derrick grew up in these two stores and recalls some pretty funny stories from the early years.
Well, one of the funny things is the second day my parents opened up a retail store, they had an aquarium in the window that had shells in it and no water. This little boy came into the shop and said, "What's in that aquarium?" And my father didn't know what to say because there was obviously no fish in there. So he went to the window, put his hand in the empty aquarium, pretended he had a fish, brought it back to the counter, put it in an empty cup with a lid, said, "It's an invisible fish."
If you've ever seen those little crabs with the colorful shells that many children bring home as pets from their summer vacation, Patty says that you have her father to thank.
My dad was one of the first people to sell hermit crabs in the United States, and we think maybe the first person. We used to collect them on Peanut Island in Florida, and he invented the hermit crab cage, the wire cage. He used to go buy Maxwell well lids and put the cages together. We were the only people that had hermit crab cages. And then we just decided to carry him up to Ocean City.
And the Ocean City Boardwalk is where Patty met her now late husband. The two decided to open their own seashell shop in Rehoboth Beach in 1979. Now, their two sons run the stores.
My sons are my general managers, and they've been working for us for 10 and 15 years, and they're now running the stores for themselves.
Even with the third generation of managers taking over, they still sell many of the things that made the original shops so special.
We sell a lot of things for your kitchen and your living room, plaques, lamps, all that kind of thing that you want to decorate your home with. We sell a lot of that.
In fact, Patty says one thing she loves doing is helping people decorate their beach house.
I love waiting on people. I've been doing it all my life. It just seems like second nature. We really do decorate a lot of condos, a lot of people's beach houses. They come and ask me, and I do a whole decor for them. Wall pictures, lamps, placemats, everything for the bathroom, everything for the kitchen. I do that all the time for people. I'm always helping them decorate their condos and their beach houses.
And of course, what's a newly decorated room without some homemade fudge?
Now, John, I heard you guys have awesome fudge. I'd love to try some, but you have so many flavors. What do you recommend?
My favorite is tiger butter fudge. It has vanilla and peanut butter between layers of chocolate and peanut butter stripes. It's really delicious.
Yeah, that's really good.
We really want it to be a complete, experience, to get them to stop, park their car, and hang out for a couple hours, because there's a lot of stuff to do here.
Part of that complete experience includes a round of mini golf and some ice cream.
It's 19 holes, pretty much some of the hardest holes in Sussex County, I think. We built a ice cream store right next to it this year, because it's called Shall We Eat Ice Cream. So we're really running with the Shall We, and wanted to make sure that all the people that are coming to get, have a good time on the miniature golf course get a chance to get some ice cream too.
And it seems the Seashell Shop will continue providing joy to families for years to come, as the fourth generation of managers are hard at work training. As for Patty, she just smiles knowing the store has a bright future.
Well, I hope that we continue to serve the public and people come here to have a great time. And of course, we'll always have our store policy in place, which is where little hands are always welcome at the Seashell Shop.
How about that?
Isn't that
The
amazing?
inventor of the hermit crab cage had a store right here on Delmarva.
Right here. And by the way, did you know when the plastic cages became more popular, the people at the Seashell Shop invented something called the hermit climber so that the crabs still have something to hang out on. How awesome is that?
That's very awesome. Well, seashells are certainly a summer staple, and so are salads. Up next on Delmarva Live, we're mixing flavors into a salad that perhaps you may not have ever considered combining: corn and nectarine. It's just a taste of a big event this weekend. We'll get a preview of that too.
And Delmarva Live Sean Stryker is giving us a preview of where he is on Delmarva Maybe not all of it. He's not giving it all away. He's just going to give us a few clues. So, Sean, we need clue number 2.
All right, guys, put on your thinking caps. It's time for clue number 2. In 1893, much of the downtown area was destroyed by a fire. Coming up, I still have one more clue to help you out. The Marvel Life will be right back.